It's the Universal Vibes 1133. So this is part 3 to the continuation of being in a cult. So I pulled another spread and the same thing came out. So this means that I need to talk about it. So what's crowning any of you who have gone through something like this, which in reality we all have, right? Maybe it was a different circumstance, but we've all gone through a situation where we felt, or we went down a path where we thought it was our only option. So when you do this, what you're doing is you're sacrificing not only your soul, but you're sacrificing the time that you have here. So some people will ask, whenever I do a read, well, what's the soul really mean? Like, what's the oversoul? And the way that I understand it at this point in my life is your oversoul is your inner power. So your oversoul is, in a way, the way that religion would explain God. So it's God consciousness. It is being within your knowing at all times. Are we perfect? No, we're not. However, there are times where your consciousness, which is of a higher vibration, which is of the ether, gets tested. So when this gets tested, we grow at massive levels. And we discover many things about ourselves. We are assured through our confusion that no matter what, we are given the right guidance. Through our energy centers, where, let me restate this. So your energy center will give you a message whenever you don't have a good feeling about something or a good thought, right? What will happen is there will be this fear come in overall, and it's up to you to follow your heart, to persevere through this. And it can be any situation that you can think of, like God, whatever you believe in, the angels, energy, will put you through some things, right, that will make you fear a loss. Now, this loss usually is contributed to, at first, where it will start would be your own sanity. So you'll second guess like your own sanity and stuff, even though like the answers keep coming in, and you're like, wow, I was right about that, but I didn't take action on it because I didn't listen to my higher self, right? And then it'll come in after that failed test. It'll come in as emotional confusion, and usually this is with an emotional relationship. So what's that going to be? It's going to be sex related. It's going to be who you give your time to, your emotion to, who you invest in. Who do you think is your Nine of Cups, right? And often what will happen is you will think that you have this connection with someone that is just a part of your path, but the longer you stay in this connection with this person, whether it's the opposite sex or the same sex, right? Love doesn't discriminate. the longer you stay in this connection with this individual, the more your abundance and the more your energy and the more that your mental health declines, right? But you think, oh, this is just part of, getting to the end, right? To where I can be free because I gotta do this with this person, or I owe it to so and so, or I put myself into a karmic situation to where I've created life with this individual. So therefore I owe it to not just myself but what I created. But in reality what you're doing is you're fooling yourself. So then what? Once you realize this, there's a choice. And the choice is always one thing. But it's hard for the humanized concept of the mind to choose this. And it's because we want to think that us helping other people and appeasing other people above ourselves is going to actually give us joy. And it's really not. It's not going to. Your destiny is to be free of confusion. To listen to the messages that come in to you. To defend yourself, your beliefs. To be free from being in a stuck, stagnant situation because you just think that you need to persevere to get to prosperity. It's the soul contract. So once you go through so many of these, and sometimes it just takes one soul contract to get to your higher self. But if one doesn't believe that they're worthy of happiness and joy, and they don't believe that they're strong enough to let go of something or someone, they will continue to go through these soul contracts with multiple different people and always think that they're the problem, when in reality the problem is you're not listening to your heart. So it's a lack of patience that causes that, and a mental instability that causes this, and an emotional instability that it causes this. And it's too many thoughts. Thinking that if I just figure this out, I will have victory and be happy. When in reality, you just need to listen to your oversoul. Sometimes this requires, when you let go of listening, for you to really say, hey, no, I don't want to do this. That's going to create drama with other people, but it's going to create your new start. The new start, you can be broke. But at least you're in control of your life now. And you will have your wish fulfillment. And you'll be free from thinking, what if? And if other people want to hate, that's fine. You keep moving forward. No more will you be confused about what fulfills your soul and your mind. And always, you will see through drama and deceit, and you will be abundant in all ways. You will manifest what you came here to do, which was to experience joy and to live your best life. and have options. And know that no matter what you've experienced, it was for your highest good. Because you learned to love yourself. And you learn to love others, regardless of what they've done to you. You overcame the darkness, the dark night. All right, that's all I have.